Gene Basler here, Houston, Texas, Sunday, September 26, 2010. And while I'm inspecting the trees for mortality, can that dead pine out there on the tree line show up in this picture? What I'm really observing here is just how many of these pines get struck by lightning. This pine right here has lightning damage. It's got lightning scars on it. That pine right there has a lightning scar on it. That pine right there has a lightning scar on it. There's two pines over in that courtyard that I know to have lightning scars on them. The top broken out of that tree is likely to be just a storm break. But it's amazing how many trees get struck by lightning. And how often we see this happen. Now, unfortunately, we had to cut down these three trees. I don't know if you see their stumps there next to the fence. And they had Ips beetle on them. So we've been inspecting all the other trees for any sign. We found three back there. They were drowned, basically, in standing water. These types of stress, I know that the pine bark beetle is most commonly associated with drought. However, we do see it with other stressors. So what I want to point out here is with this pine, because all the guys got their eyes on these trees, and they understand that a pine that's this chlorotic, this yellow, compared to this one that's nice and dark green, is predisposed. It's under stress. If it's in a parking lot island, or in this case peninsula, if it's heavily compacted, highly trafficked, poor nutrition, it's going to be more susceptible, right? So they're taking a close look at this, and they're seeing me digging beetles and weevils and worms out from underneath these, and so they wanted to call my attention to this. And so they're looking very closely, and we're pleased to report that what we saw from the ground was this is just sawdust that floated over from the trees that they cut down over here. So I'm pleased to say that we climbed up in this tree, and what looked to them from the ground like a possible pitch tube from a pine bark beetle is not. So yes, I do encourage all the cultural corrections that we can make to help a tree be less susceptible. Good soil nutrition, alleviation of compaction, high organic content, build up and encourage the soil biology. I would encourage these guys to eliminate that parking space and this parking space and put a shrubbery around these trees, this tree at, say, 6 to 8 radial feet to discourage traffic. And there's a lot of things you can do with shrubs. Discourage foot traffic after you've increased the organic matter in the soil. So, stuff like that, where you've got standing water, are places where we want to start seeing the other moisture extreme. So drought is not the only moisture extreme that increases susceptibility to pine bark beetle attack. Thank you.